What's going on, YouTube? It is your boy, Ron, man. You already know, man. We back at again with another banging video, y'all. Today's video, we're gonna talk about how to start your own clothing brand, and you're gonna learn these tips not for just your clothing brand, but for anything that you're gonna come across, any business that you would like to start. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Let's get to the video. All right, guys, welcome back. So as you guys know, this right here is going to be a series. So we're going to take our time with this business. So if you guys are going to follow the steps that I show you guys, you guys are going to be able to do the same thing as well. For those of you guys who don't know me, I had started a business, a clothing brand before, back in 2017. And if you guys ask me, Duran, how did that one go? Was it a success? How was it? I would tell you it was not a success, but it was a learning experience where I had learned a lot. I had learned the wrongs and the right, and I had learned what I could do better this time in order for me to be successful with this brand right here. So when I had launched my brand back in 2017, it was called Le Roi, and Le Roi is a French brand for kings. When I had launched, I had invested so much money in that brand. Let me tell you guys, invested so much, and in return, I didn't even make what I thought I would make. I was just like, yo, like I had put so much effort. I had put 220% effort in that brand, and next thing you know, like my revenue was like, it wasn't what I thought it would be. So I was discouraged. I was, sad. I was upset. I was just like, man, like I had spent so much time, with the marketing and all that good stuff, all the jazz, and I was not able to make the money that I thought I would make. So my patience level was also not high. I had low patience because at that time I was very frustrated where, when I would not see any revenue, I would be upset. So that was a fail. I had to put that on the side. I had to quit that business. I had to, stop whatever it was. So my next business was the beard oil, where I do sell beard oil. I'm still selling that beard oil as of today, and that is working pretty well due to my YouTube channel. Me talking about beard. I created an audience around the beard, stuff like that, and I'm able to make sales nearly every day based on the beard oil. So this right here was a success. It's still not a big success because I'm still not making what I expect to make, but at least I'm making something every day, which I'm very thankful for. So it doesn't matter how much you make, but if you're able to make something, be thankful, because that's something. If it's 1-2 sales, you can always duplicate that to more sales a day. But that comes with time. It comes with experience. It comes with putting in the effort. You know what I'm saying? If you don't put in the effort, you're not gonna, whatever you put in is whatever you're gonna get out. That's just how the world works today. So enough with the chit chat, guys. Well, this is gonna be part 1 on how to start your own business. So guys, I know a lot of you guys right now watching this videos, I know you guys are ambitious. I know you guys are like, have that entrepreneur mindset. That's the only reason why you clicked on this video. I know you want to start your own business, so in order to do so, we're gonna take it one step at a time. So this video, I'm gonna break it into 2 parts. The first part, we're gonna talk about your story and your mission, and then the second part, we're gonna talk about how to actually get your logo made for a cheaper price. You know what I'm saying? So you can save some time. Before you start your business, guys, before you even start it, think about the name first. Think about the name of your business. What would you want your business to be called? Now, when you're thinking about names, don't just think anything crazy that sound cool, okay? There's a lot of people that they just come up with names that sound cool, you know what I'm saying? And your name sounding cool doesn't mean anything, because as you can see, like Gucci. All right, if today you tell me, hey, my brand name is going to be called Gucci, I'm going to laugh at you. But because Gucci is already established now, it's like we pay respect to those brands. Or if you come to me and you're like, hey, my brand is going to be called Louis Vuitton, and I'm like, hey, bro, look, you coming to me with those funny names, man. They probably like, those, I'm going to tell you, like, those names are not even American. Don't come to me. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't always think of cool names. Because you can always turn a cool name into like a nice brand. Yeah, that's true. But when you think about your name, you want to think about something unique, something that that's gonna stand out for many years. Because there are a lot of brands that really don't stand out for many years just due to the name. I'm not gonna call any brands out, but I've seen a lot of brands that just have like regular names or words that we use every day, and those brands tend to not really stand long. They don't really last long, because you know what I'm saying, those are like seasonal brands to me. They're only your brands for a season. All right, whenever things are hot, that's when they're hot, and whenever things are not hot, they're not hot. But when you have a sustainable brand, when you have a brand that's strong, you know what I'm saying, where the name holds weight, that name will hold weight regardless of the season. It could be from spring, winter, whatever season it is, the brand will hold name because of the brand, of the name of it. So make sure you think of a very, very, very thoughtful name. It doesn't have to be complicated. It could be something very simple, but make sure it's thoughtful. You really put thought into it, and it have to have a really good meaning. Second, after you think about your name, you want to make sure that you have a story behind your brand. Don't just come up with a brand because you want to make money. Like I said, don't come up with a brand because you just want people to wear your stuff. But what's the reason why you want people to wear your stuff? What's the reason behind your brand? Why do you want to come up with that brand? So make sure you have a story. All right. So for example, here's my story. As you guys can see right now, I do have I kind of like just put everything down in my notes. So before you even do anything, you want to make sure you're taking notes. Write down everything that you want to write down. So here's my story. As you guys can see, the brand name is called Sapeur. It is right here, Sapeur, and it's pronounced Sapeur. So it's French, okay? It is French, and I took it from the word sapology, which was a movement created in Congo back in the 1900s for self-expression and unity. So as you guys can see, I have our story tab right here, and I do talk about our story. So when you come up with your brand, you want to make sure that you do talk about your story, your brand story. Where did it come from, or how did it come about? Why was it created? Why was it invented? You want to have a story that's gonna back up your brand, because that's what's gonna hold weight for your brand. So as you guys can see, I do have our story right here. You guys can read it. Sapeur is a group of dapper-looking Congolese men and women who dedicate their time and money to dress strikingly yet elegantly well. So as you guys can see, I can go on and on and on. But yeah, that's about it. You guys can see the picture right here. That is Sapeur right there. You guys can see the fine prints and all that good stuff. So that's the theme I'm going for. I'm going for like the African design. I'm going for the African I'm going for like the motherland, because I want to take this thing back to the roots. Because as we all know, Congo is probably one of the oldest countries. Man, it's in Africa. So I'm gonna take it back to the roots, where, you know what I'm saying, we had an African where we had like that African fashion that used to bring self-expression and unity to the people. Next, you see, I do have our mission. So not only did I have our story, but I also do have our mission. What do we want to accomplish? Even though the story might be really, really well, but what do you want to accomplish out of that story? What do you want your brand to become? You want to think about that before you start your clothing brand. Your mission. What do you want to accomplish with your brand? As you guys can see, here's our mission. So for our mission, we just want to make sure that we promote self-confidence and unity through our amazing high-quality garments filled with a variety of vibrant colors. The vibrant colors definitely come from the Congolese liputa. That's what we call it, liputa. You guys can see right here, I do talk about liputa. Liputa is actually the garment that we use to make our African clothing. I know some other countries in Africa call it something else, but for us in Congo, because that's where I'm from, Congo, we call it liputa. And as you guys can see, I do have a picture right here of some liputa, and yeah, like liputa have like a variety of vibrant colors, and every time you wear liputa, you always stand out. I can put you in a group of 100 people. If you wear liputa, you will stand out. They will look at the outfit and they're gonna like, okay, yeah, I dig that. You know what I mean? Like, prime example, I don't know if you guys know Michael Blackson. Michael Blackson is always wearing some African type of clothes, and he always stand up no matter what. I don't really like the way he be rocking it with the shoes that be the same and all that, but just the top and the bottom when he be wearing it, it always stands out. I like that. Personally, me, I like that. I know some people might hate on it, but me personally, I like that. I feel like he has his own style, and it stands out. So that's what we call that garment. We call it liputa. Some other places they would call it something else. So as you guys can see, guys, that's the strategy that you want to take before you start your clothing brand. All right, you want to make sure you think of your name first, then you think of your story, the story behind the brand. And you want to have a mission. What do you want to accomplish? So that way people are going to be able to support you. All right. Even if let's say you start your brand, it's not going anywhere. But because of your mission and your story, people are going to really invest their time and their money into your brand. So that's the first thing. Second thing of the day is going to be your logo. After you have everything all together, now you want to think about your logo. I'm going to show you guys a quick way to get your logo. Now you guys have different options. If you know how to make your logo already through, I don't know, Photoshop or Illustrator, whatever it is, you can go ahead and create your own logo. But right now I'm talking to the average person, the person that have no idea how to even use Photoshop. All right, because once you know how to use Photoshop, you're already advanced in that category, and everything seems pretty easy for you as far as logo, pictures, all that stuff. All right, but I'm talking about someone who has never touched Photoshop, or has never touched Illustrator, or even Canva, or even, I don't know, what else is it out there to make logos, different things to make logos. I'm talking about those people, because sometimes, sometimes you just don't want to put your eggs in that basket. Sometimes you don't want to learn everything because it might overwhelm you. And you know what I mean? Trust and believe me, I've been there, even though I do know how to use Photoshop, but sometimes I'm pretty busy and I need something to be done quick or done for me while I'm taking my time with something else. So there's this thing called Fiverr. You guys probably heard of Fiverr before. So basically Fiverr is just a platform where everybody just freelance. They put everything that they're really good at and you purchase whatever service you want to purchase for a cheap price. If you're used to purchase logos for over $100 before in the past, today I will show you how to purchase a logo for only $5. So if you always eat McDonald's, whatever meal, Happy Meal you always eat, save that money and invest that money in a logo that could take you many places, bro. You feel me? So let me show you guys. So here I go on my search. You can always go to the app store and download the Fiverr app, or you can go on your computer and do this. I'm doing everything right here on my phone because it's convenient, it's easy. You can do this on the go. You can do this while you're at work. You don't have to wait until you have the laptop in front of you. You can do this right there. So Fiverr, as you guys can see, they're showing me 5 guys. They're showing me 5 below. We're not hungry right now. We're the only hunger we have right here is to drop this business, clothing line or whatever business you want to drop right now. I'm going to click on Fiverr. Now, here's the thing. When you click on Fiverr, there's going to be a lot of different services. You want to make sure that you type the service that you want. If you want a logo, type the logo, because as you get on it, you will get distracted. You're going to see so many things like, oh my God, I want this, I want that, I want that. It's like you're on a shopping spree when you go on Fiverr, because there's so many things that people could do and it really catches your attention. But right here, we're only here for the logo purpose. You can always hit on logo design right here. As you guys can see, I'm hitting on logo design. You guys can see there's design for $50, for $75, for $10, blah blah blah. There is a lot of designs here that's also expensive, but we just want something precise, something simple that's gonna stand out. So as you guys know, I've already got my design. The guy had already made my design. Let me go to my orders. He already made my design right here, so you guys can see. I really don't care if you guys use the guy that made my design. I'm not here to hide my information, so you guys can see he already made my design. Sapper is right here. See, I want this brand right here to not only have an African theme to it, but I want it to also have a luxury theme to it. As you guys can see, my logo right here seems pretty luxurious already. I like it. I like the way it look. I like the accent on the U. What I told him to switch the E a little bit. I really don't like the E backwards. I want the E the right way. The only thing I want like down is the A. I think it makes sense for the A to be down. But where it all begins, the reason why I put where it all begins as my slogan is because of the roots. We're gonna take it back to the roots where it all begins. So that is my brand right here, as you guys can see. But let me show you guys where you guys can get y'all. Let me see right here. You guys can see, look, they're sending me different files. Like, they're gonna send you guys this thing in black and white, whatever you want. So let's go right here. Let's go back home and let's go to logo clothing. If you start on the clothing brand, let's see. You guys can see you got logos for $5. So let's see, just for example, quick example. If I like this this guy right here, I can click on him. I can see what he really does, how he does his logo. You know what I mean? You can always tell them to change the colors and stuff like that. No big deal. They will do anything you tell them to do. Their job is to do the work for the price. So you guys can see they do have a plan here for a gig here for $5, a gig for $25, and a gig for $65. Everything has its own different, you know what I'm saying, like packages. So every package is different. For the $5, you guys can see you have one concept. $25, you have 2 concepts. $65, you have 4 concepts. I only want 1 concept for my logo, so just give me $5. That's all I need. But with text and stuff like that, it's gonna be like $7. So just think about it. You're spending under $10 for your future. You're spending under $10 for your investment. For me, I think it's a pretty smart investment. So once you do so, you can always hit continue, and it's going to tell you to fill out all the information that you need, like the name of your logo, the slogan of your logo, the color scheme of your logo. Everything about your logo is going to tell you to fill out the information. Now, if you want to let's say if you wanted to discuss the price, or if you want to add something else, now I don't think you can discuss anything lower than $5. I think 5 is the lowest you can always discuss, but you can always chat with the person. Boy, it seemed like I've already used this person before. Okay, wow, that's it's crazy. So as you guys can see, I've already used this person before with my brand. So you guys can see, like, the guy made something very simple, $5. Look, man, I like simplicity. I'm not a person of like trying to have something with so many different colors. I like something that's so simple, because when it's simple, it just looks better, right? I feel like simple something that's simple just looks better to me. When something is so complicated, I don't know, man. It just makes everything else look complicated. It makes my clothes look complicated. It makes my swag look complicated. So I like simple. Simple's good. So that is it. Once you guys can like chat with them, tell them, hey, look, can you get this done in 2 days? Hey, can you get this done in 1 day? Just trying to discuss something, because I think this guy time is like 3 day max. I think he will get it done in 3 days. But if it's an emergency, you like, hey, can you get it in 2 days? I will give you a tip, whatever it is. You can always discuss before you place your order. So that is how you get your logo, guys. Very simple, very easy. If you don't want to spend $5, guys, go on Canva. You can always make your logo on Canva for a very cheap price, but you're going to be the one making it. So unless you're a creative person, you're going to be fine. But if you're not a creative person, bro, you're going to be struggling on Canva trying to figure out how you're going to make a logo. And your logo might not come out to look professional. It might come out to look like a 5th grader made that logo. Just telling the truth right here. Or you can go on Photoshop, or I don't know. You can go anywhere, but I feel like if you really want to save time and put your effort on something else while somebody's doing the work for you, then Fiverr is the place to go for anything that you want to accomplish. So guys, that is it. That's the 2 main thing for today, part 1 on how to start your own clothing brand. My name is The Run. Again, I appreciate you guys. If you guys have not followed me on Instagram, make sure y'all do so at It's The Run. You feel me? Again, y'all, I appreciate you guys. Good luck on whoever. Good luck for whoever's starting their own clothing brand. I wish you guys all luck. I hope you guys stay tuned with me, man, because we're going to start from day 1, from week 1 all the way to when we're going to launch it. I'm planning on launching this brand before November. So you guys are going to be rocking with me from the first day that I'm launching this brand until November. Again, y'all, I appreciate y'all. Love y'all, man. I'm out.